and gentlemen, England coach McNamara, Ken Simple will be available in the mixer.
Worried at all, Steve?
No, I was worried that the players might be worried at half time, and that was my concern, because it was an extremely tough test match. Fiji have got some very good players, very physical game. They completed that again at nearly 100% in the first half. They give very little away, and we were in a real test match. And I was pleased that we were. I was obviously would have liked to have been ahead on the scoreboard and in front, but no, I just thought that if the players adjusted one or two things in the start of the second half, that would make a difference. And we did. We did that for a period of the second half, but probably not for all of it, and fell back a little bit into some of the things we did in the first half. But no, really pleased.
So Burgess led the way, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He found his rhythm. I think me and Deeks were sat there and we were talking about interchanges and moving people around and maybe getting some people off and some people on, and I kept having a little look at Sam, but you could just see as the game was unfolding, he was finding his timing, and it was good. Really good 60 minutes from him.
Just been pleased with Rob Burrows' impact off the bench.
Yeah, Rob's done a great job. He's had to be very patient, and he's done so. He came on at the right time as well, and was probably on the field at the right time when we started to create some momentum and get some quick play the balls. And there is no better player probably either side of the world on the back of that, in terms of the speed that he can create and the opportunities that brings.
He got an injury though, did he? Is he okay?
He got a whack to the head. He was laid over the sideline for a minute or so, wasn't he? Without, I think, that small no one noticed him on the far side. I think the people on the east stand were all trying to get him some attention, and poor Rob was bumped up a little bit, but no, he's fine now. He's back with us in the dressing rooms, and he seems perfectly fine. So we'll do the usual tests. I know it's a topical subject at the minute in sport, but we'll run through the usual tests with him this week, and hopefully he's right to go next week.
Was Kevin?
Kev, yeah, he was fine. We're lucky. I think I said it to you in the week when he was at Loughborough. We've got a world-class backroom staff, and I include the medical people in that, and they were completely happy that Kev was keen to go on, carry on. He was fine.
Steve, just a thought about Pricky today after his passing.
Yeah, I think we're all shocked. I think Nigel called me this morning to inform me of the news, and I know myself personally I was pretty upset by it. A really close friend, someone I think we all admire. We all talk about him as a person. We actually talk about the feats that he's achieved since he got his illness, but I also like to remember him as a bloody fantastic rugby league player, a really good player. And when you put the qualities that he's got, both as a player and as a human being together, it's a sad loss, a really sad loss for everybody who knows him. The whole game of rugby league's mourning him, but I think right now we've got to think of his immediate family, his wife Lindsay, and his children, and his parents in particular, and our best wishes are with them.
Was there a talk around the squad as well before the game?
Yeah, it was, and we had to do that because there's a lot of people really attached to Steve, and I'm not sure whether you're all aware, Steve came and presented our England jerseys to our players before the mid-season test, the mid-season game against the Exiles. He came in and he wasn't in great shape then, I will say. He'd been told he couldn't eat or drink again, but he dragged himself there, and he did a speech to the players, and it still rings true with a lot of us now. He spoke about your body will do what your mind tells you to do, and for someone who had probably got given months to live to do what he did over a period of 6 years, it's pretty superhuman, and a very strong message to myself and a very strong message to the rest of the group. So there's a very close affinity to Steve, and we were all pretty upset by it this morning.
He was for a time the most popular Lancastrian, I think, in Hull, and they embraced him as a player and everything. And I just wonder, as you look out at your home city today and the crowd today, your response to how Hull's embraced the really welcome?
Well, as usual, people from Hull broke the rules, didn't they? We asked for a minute's silence, and they decided, no, we're going to turn it into a minute of applause, and credit to them for that, and I think that was apt. But the people of Hull will never let you down. very loyal, very passionate, and take you to the heart. If you do the right things by them, they'll do the right things by yourself. And I think that was again, not just for Steve today, but for the England team. We were really pleased with the reception that we got.
Just, Steve, on the quarter-finals, have you any preference who you face, or any prediction for what's going on?
No, I've got no prediction at all. I honestly don't know which way that game will go, and we've got to prepare ourselves. We know where we're playing, we know what time we're playing, so it's pretty straightforward for us. We can concentrate on rectifying some of the things that we want to rectify from this week and improving in certain areas. So I think the early part of the week will certainly be about ourselves. Come Tuesday, obviously, or late Monday night, we'll know who we're playing and we can do a little bit more groundwork. But some of the people who work for us, like I said, the backroom staff have already got lots of information on both of those teams, and it's sat ready to go. We're just waiting for the result now.
You're not going to go over and fly over and watch it?
Nigel won't pay for me to go. It's beyond the budget and what have you. So we luckily enough with the great coverage that we're getting at the minute, we've had access to all the games. And like I said, we've got that footage, and the benefits of going there and watching that game live compared to being with our own group, where we've still got plenty to do with our own group, it's not worth it at that stage. So I'm happy that we'll get the footage from the TV and crack on with it from there.
Steve, just quickly, your thoughts on Fiji? Do you think they can threaten past this round into the next year?
Yeah, I do. I thought they played today, in my opinion, better than any of the games they've played in so far. Myself and Paul Deacon have watched closer their performances, and they've developed and improved, and so they will do, because they're quite a new team coming together with outstanding individuals. They threw more passes today in that game than they've thrown in the previous two games put together. They had better shapes in that game than they've had in previous games, and they were a challenge for us. They certainly were a challenge, and I think if they can continue that progression, they're going to be whoever they're facing in the quarter-final is going to be in for a very tough day.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
Anyone
Cheers.
follow me from Mr. Zone if you want.